Greetings all, and welcome back to another episode of What's the reborG podcast. I'm reborG. We got the homies in the house. Little Rosa Douce, by a nice little sweet red. Righteous hydration as usual. Ain't nobody in here, so it ain't no need to ask what's up with y'all. Nobody is. The chickens are definitely not clucking around here. Oh man, y'all know I've been chilling off work today. Y'all know how that go. Work grind is always the work grind. Got nothing much going on. I was scheduled today to have a meeting about sensitivity training and stuff like that, but the lady canceled. She had something going on, so it never went down. So she'll hit me back to reschedule. But I'm like, shit, today Friday. When were you, when pray tell were you going to get back with me, ma'am? I'm trying to get this shit done so I don't get rolled up over nothing stupid. It's already dumb enough I gotta be here anyway. Well, on the phone, because she said it's gonna be a telephone conference. It's holiday season, so she can't get a lot of, she booked. Because they say this is like the most depressing time of the year, so she booked, so we gotta do this shit on the phone. But other than that, man, chilling. Went with took moms to the store today. Is it all old people who just don't realize that shit isn't at the same price that it was? Like, it's not like she took a break from shopping. She was in the hospital for like that month. This New Year, January, she was in there all month, but she's been, been shopping this whole time. She even tried to buy the non-name brands. I didn't even know they made store brand Comet. I thought it was just Comet. I didn't know nobody was making a bootleg. Wouldn't it be fucked up? Because you already know some companies do this. They will make they already make their brand, but then they'll make a cheaper version and just name it something else. Because the bottle but it was a different color. Because I know Comet to be green. And it's had a different logo. Comet with bleach, but the joint was orange and shit like that. Like, there's one company that's running Comet like that. But it was cool to take her out. It was cool to take her out for doing some shopping. I had to do some adulting too, so I had to go get some more. I had to get some more soap, paper towels. If you're an adult, well, fuck it. Anybody, get some paper towels in your house. You can't keep using fucking washcloths to dry your hands off. What the hell are you talking about? Always somebody. Happen every time I stream, man. After I send the link out to people be texting me then like, man, you had up until then. I've been up since 9 o'clock, man. Fucking Ricky. Yeah, but it was cool to hang out with her and stuff like that. She moving real well. Got skinny too. Mom's legs got little as hell out here. Like 2 overcooked chicken legs. Big chicken. I ain't sent her this video, so she, and I ain't sent it to my niece so she could tell. My niece is a snitch. Wow, she will tell it all. It don't even matter. She would just put it out there on Front Street. But yeah, took her to Dollar General. I asked her if she wanted to go to the grocery store. She said, nah. She ain't feel like dealing with them people. So, and picked her up something to eat. She black, so she wanted to go to McDonald's. Get herself a McRib. She said, this is one of the last times they're going to have this. I said, nah. I don't see them getting rid of no McRibs no time soon. I don't see it. Nope. They may say that now, but man, they ain't getting rid of that shit. If this joke make money again, it'd be crazy. And if they fucked around and put a toy with it like they done other stuff, it could be a wrap for real, for real. But took her to McDonald's, got her a McRib. Now, there's a lot of people in here from different regions that have heard me talk before. And damn, it ain't nobody in here watching right now. The girl at the window, when we picked up the food, asked where I was from. Because she said, "You got the McRib?" I said, "Yep." And she was like, "Where you from?" "You from Memphis." I didn't think I was that goddamn country. But you know what I'm saying? I said, "Memphis?" No, I said, "No, I'm from here, Newport News." He's like, "Oh, you got an accent." Like, that's bad because I wasn't trying to sound like something else. Nah, that wasn't. That's just the way I talk. And one time, I'm gonna call her out too, Rosselli. We was in 3MG's Discord, and she said I sound like I'm from New Orleans. I don't know where that came from. Now, I know where the accent probably come from being around different cultures because this is a military town and you hang around like different people from different areas and stuff like that. I don't know what I've picked up in this time, but I'm just talking. I'm not putting on no role. I ain't trying to do nothing, I don't do no extra shit, man. I ain't trying to impress nobody in that. I'm just me. Now, if I do impress you, hey, that comes with the territory. I am sauce. But as far as the way I talk and stuff like that, I couldn't tell you. You need another Missy and Timberland R&B out? Wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad. Matter of fact, we gonna be discussing them two. Matter of fact, in a few minutes on the jump. But yeah, the accent and shit like that, I don't know. But shout out to moms. It's always cool to kick it with moms. Love moms. Me and Pop's been back and forth, sending yeah, because I don't say none of that stuff like that. I'll call my aunt. I don't be calling her my titi. I don't call my grandma me parrain. I call them sodas. I don't call them cool drinks. I say baby regular. And I don't recall saying you heard me. But that shit I ain't though for them. It worked, you know what I mean? Last now, man, over there chilling with my old lady, baby. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Don't act like y'all don't know. Y'all know how they talk. New Orleans had a foothold in the hip hop game. Since Master P and Cash Money. Since then, we have been indoctrinated. But yeah, it was all good. And then I went to do a little adulting myself because they finally, I don't know what's wrong with the Dollar General around my way. What up, Night Vision? But they don't never stock. It's not like they don't order the shit. They just leave the shit on the cart in the aisle and shit like that. So, because it got so bad like 2 weeks ago, I had to get Olay soap. I had to go buy something to consider the woman's soap. But my God. Oh, Night Vision from Louisiana. Oh, okay. Night Vision. They did, baby. I ain't gonna lie, every once in a while I will look at a NBA YoungBoy Spazzing compilation. Boy, ain't nothing more entertaining than that. I'm sorry, you got to listen to that, man. When he be talking about people and going in, man. When he was going in on Fredo, I knew your pussy ass was gonna say something as soon as I did the shit. Nigga said you was a scary bitch, boy. You better y'all get a chance to watch that, man. But Dollar General, man, put the shit up, man. All right. I noticed something today. Not to be racial, but when I went to Dollar General today, shit was put up. The soap was put up and all that stuff. And of course, the Asian dude working behind the counter. It wasn't no line or nothing in there, man. When I got there, it was 4 people in the line. By the time I got to the other half of the store, because that's how it works. As soon as I come in, I shoot to the left, go get like washing powder or anything like that, any kitchen laundry type stuff like that. And then I go on that back row and get like with any plastic cutlery, cups, toilet paper, and it swings right by because across from the register is that whole aisle with the dental stuff and lotion, shampoo, any type of hairspray. Because they be having that. They be having this oil I be using in my junk that I like to get, deodorants and all that. So by the time I went to the other side of the store, everybody was gone. Of course, I'm over here looking at this damn dog moving around for absolutely no reason. Sit your ass down. But everything was put up. Shout out to the Asian dude, man. He was cool too, man. He was cool too. Now we went to another Dollar General in a blacker part of town. Oh boy. Oh boy. That girl, yeah. Ratchet would be something light to say. You know what was crazy? Like she was talking to the other girl she was working with and the manager. And she was ratchet as shit with him. Hey, Chris, how you doing? That's my favorite manager over there. How you doing, Chris? You and your girlfriend doing all right? And as soon as she get to the line with me and Moms, how y'all doing? I said, what? You're like we haven't heard you. You loud as shit. And shout out to that Dollar General. I'm not driving all that way to go get it. It's close to Mom's. Mom's about less than 10 minutes away. That would probably be about 15 minutes away from me. Ain't going all that way. Ain't going all that way for no damn toiletries, man. Got one 10 minutes up. This is about less than 10 minutes up the street. Sometimes the whole trip don't take no more than 15 when I go up there. But she was ratchet to the core. And of course, with her being ratchet, she was kind of cute. She had the little piercing on her lip that went all the way around. It like hooked under. It wasn't the circle on the outside. It was the other way, like a hook. She was kind of cute doing. Oh, that's cute. You out here helping your mother. The fuck I'm supposed to do is my mom. She took care of me. All right. Definitely could have left me in the dumpster in the back of a grocery store, but shout out to her. So that one was cool. You know, went and got all my stuff together, went and got some soap, even though I ain't even gonna lie, that Olay, strawberry and mint, what? I hope it ain't fucking up my, pH balance and no shit like that. I hope it ain't putting no estrogen in my body because that soap smell good and I'm going to put it on my frame. I've been definitely using it. Now, this is the 80s. They ain't wait till midnight back in the day. They act like they be carrying the turkey and dump them babies in there. Poor little dudes. Rough out here in these streets. Yeah, man, I'm going to definitely use that soap, man. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Definitely had to get some more stuff. Because they got everything in Dollar General. I got on my belts. They got the nice underwear in there. The Hanes socks. Because I don't go to Walmart. Not for a goddamn thing. No, sir. The only way you'll catch me at Walmart if that's the only place for me to get a PS5 next month. Because I'm going to just buy myself one for Christmas. I'm going to treat myself to a nice PlayStation 5. Enjoy some of that God of War. Is God of War, I'm asking y'all, because there's some gamers in here. Oh, they got it now? I'm going to wait. I got this Thanksgiving bonus that's supposed to show up. I'm going to check it tomorrow and see what I can do with it. And it might be some. Yeah, they got some on the website too, and you can use Klarna. Because I can save that $500, sit that on the side, and yeah. If I go get it, Paul, I'll holler at you. Because you live right across the street from the job. No, God of War as a franchise, easily top 5. One of the top 5 franchises in gaming. Definitely. They don't have a bad game. Won't the PSP one good too? Like I put God of War up there with the GTAs. Because I mean, even though they put it through that bullshit by having 5 out for so long, you can't say the game ain't saucy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, God of War might be the one. It's up there for sure. If somebody want to put it as the one, you ain't got no argument for me. You got God of War. You got GTA. I'm going to put Mario in there too. Super Mario. Because I heard the Mario plus Rabbids joint on the Switch right now was like that. Mario got a lot of good games. A lot. And some of them, like, have y'all Mario 64 still hold up? Why would you do that? Why would you call him Quintavious? Yo, man. COD, maybe the storyline. I still ain't gonna say 5 though. Nah. What about what's in that Bayonetta? What's the criteria? What do you need? At least 4 games in the franchise? Or 5? Devil May Cry, that's my shit. I can't lie. That's my shit. Excuse me. Goddamn wine burp. She came from the gut. That's good. Yeah, Devil May Cry up there. For me personally, one of my top 5 franchises is Castlevania. That's my shit. Street Fighter MK got to be up there 30 years and still going. For me personally, I'll put Street Fighter up there. MK, Final Fantasy, definitely. Final Fantasy got to be up there because there's people still playing that shit now, right? The last one that came out, and how long ago did that shit come out? So Final Fantasy, yeah, they definitely up there. You definitely got to consider them. Mortal Kombat, I guess, because it's still popular. I'm kind of talking like single player. Multiplayer, that's just depends on what it is. Because when you say COD, I was just going off the campaigns. I wasn't really going with the multiplayer aspect of it. Because it's hard for you to have a good game as far as the online multiplayer goes when there's so much shit you got to change. So much shit. Because you don't, you got to deal with people cheating. Then you got to deal with trying to be fair. You know what? I'll give Madden that because Madden had about 10 years. All the Maddens that got released on PS2 were good. So that's more than 5 games. And they were year in, year out. Just for y'all that don't know, because some of y'all may be a little younger, for anybody younger that may be watching, Madden on the PS2 was the pinnacle of like sports video games. They was up there. It was a time that story-wise, God of War definitely got to be up there. I was just talking about single players in general, Night Vision. Just the, not even just the single player campaign versions and stuff. That one. Multiplayer, nah, because that's all, I want to say that's opinion based. Because some people might not like the COD that just came out. They might not like Modern Warfare 2. I guess the remaster. I didn't like the last one that came out like 4 or 5 years ago. It was okay. This one I'm fucking with. And I have to take it from X Chase Money. The map design is it. They have a lot of good maps in this one to me. Because you can get far in the map without having to sprint. One thing I've had to learn playing multiplayer COD is that don't sprint. Unless you're using an SMG or some shit like that, don't sprint. Just casually walk. And I've noticed that I've gotten a lot better in the scores. I still got my fucking 1 KD. But and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. I'm happy with my 1. I don't play Warzone. Nah. It's too open for me, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Quinn. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I'm happy with my shit. All I know is that I have every game. I'm gonna finish top 3. I know it. It's been happening. I've been hooped. You want to know how much I like this game? I have a rotation that all 10 loadouts are being used. I use the mini back. I use the Tark. I use the M4. I use that the Uzi shit. I use that. I can't remember the name of it. What's the name of that other shit? I use all 4 of the AKs. Definitely use all them. The Fennec. The Fennec, I only use the Fennec on like small maps. The Shot House, Farm 18 and stuff like that. Now you ain't been slacking, you've been working. Ain't no slacking, Quinn. Life. You got to go. You want to enjoy these video games? You better get your ass out here and go to work. That's for certain. But for the smaller jumps, I use the Fennec. It's cool. It's loose for sure, but it's cool. But since most of the maps are so small and you don't have to sprint to get to each side of them, it's cool. And I don't run into too many people. I'm not saying there ain't no people cheating up there, because I saw somebody with a pistol the other day. Wow. He was getting long shots with the pistol. Yes. Like, you already know something is a little fishy when you barely hear them shoot. If you don't hear them shoot and you look at that kill feed and you see, man, it only let off like one shot. Man, I mean, he got an assault rifle, man. What the fuck is going on? Then they show you the replay, you dying, and then he either got gold or some special little funky ass color and stuff like that. But I'll be honest, that's two things I will take. What the hell? What is people talking about? Yo, man, Randy need help, bro. Yo, Randy need help. Oh, you ran into a bunch of colorful guns the other day, huh, Savard? It don't happen too much, but when it does, I tried most of the shit up there. With the lethals, I just used a regular grenade. For real. I tried all the other shit. It didn't work. The Molotov, it ain't got no range on it. So when that shit, the Simtex is cool, but I ain't that accurate because I'm always moving. I'm like what you consider a moderate rusher. I'm a rush, but it ain't gonna be no sprint because I need time to pull up the jump. I need time to pull up my tone and actually get these kills. And to be honest with you, after no life in this shit, because I'm at a 60 right now. Yeah. I'm at a 60 right now. Everybody be in the same spots. I cannot lie. After playing this game tough for about 3-4 weeks already, or however long it's been out. Oh, man. But as far as Call of Duty goes, the campaign, nah, because y'all wouldn't pick, when you collectively look at the COD campaigns, could you put them over any other Metal Gears? See, that's when it happens. When you got to think about putting it over top of something, it can stay. When it's a no question, yeah, because some shit y'all not gonna pick. Like I could say Devil May Cry, but I know a lot of people not gonna put that shit over like no God of War or nothing like that. Bayonetta, I like that. I know I said that one, but I like that one. Contra. If you're an old motherfucker, Contra's up there, man. Contra's up there for sure. Like Savard said, Mortal Kombat. I don't like the fighting style now. That shit is this robotic kung fu like a mother. I know it's a video game, but there ain't no fluidity in it. Not like it is in Tekken. Like as far as fighting games go, no, this is all water, bro. I already finished my wine. It's too early in the day. I don't drink no liquor with the sun out. Not unless it's some cheeks getting ready to be around, and I'm gonna put my hips into it. But both of my parents go to dialysis. I drink the shit out of water. This shit will not carry on the next generation. Fuck that. But yeah, I take Tekken over Mortal Kombat because it's more fluid and I get down. And I'm not one of them Eddie Gordo or Hao Rang uses a law. I wanted to call him Bruce Lee so bad right there, but I did. I'm not one of them dudes. I use it, I'm a Miguel Dragunov type dude, Paul back in the day. What's the name of the other homie? Jen. Jen was cool too. Now I tried Eddie Gordo because you gotta try him. Savard, you play fighting games. What's the name of the dude that's the cop? Damn, I can't remember the dude. He's the Chinese cop on Tekken. Fuck. But yeah, me personally, I'll take Tekken before I take Mortal Kombat. I say Mortal Kombat now. When I play it now, it's like watching white martial artists. Yeah, Lei Wulong was cool too. It's like watching white martial artists. It's very robotic and stiff and very. Because I don't have no problem using the combos. That's cool. That ain't nothing. That's just that's Brian been cool since they dropped him in there. I want to say he came in at 2 or 3. Now them snakeskin pants are trash, but Brian was always cool. I never used King. Anybody in here use King? Come on now, somebody got to help us with the wrestling. I guess people don't use wrestlers, just like people don't use Zangief either. Who in here use Zangief? Better get the fuck out of here with that. Street Fighter, I'm more of a Ken, Sagat. Those my two right there. Blanc every now and again. You know what? With Street Fighter, I use more characters in Street Fighter than other shit. Tease, of course, tease. Paul, you don't hate no fighting games. You used to be good at them shits at one time. I can guarantee that with you, because you a gamer. It's something that you did like. It's a franchise that you did fuck with. We never even decided. Is it 3 titles? You need between 3 to 5. How many good ass games do you need to be considered in the top tier range as far as a franchise? Samurai Showdown, my shit. Okay, I go with 5. Shit, what was that? WWE Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown versus Raw series, PlayStation 2. That was good. They got about 5. Yeah, they was doing their thing. Yeah. Do we? No. I don't know. Do y'all? Did we put the THQ AKI from Nintendo 64? Did we throw that era in there too? Because I know it was just 2 different companies. It was Revenge. It was World Tour, then Revenge, WWF 2000, and then No Mercy. For me personally, I would count this shit. I put THQ on 64 up there with anybody. You know what? We got to include. Somebody said Sonic earlier. We got to. Because he had a good ass run for a long time. 2K had a good ass run for a long time. This is before even the Xbox One era. Yeah. Even before then. Like 360 on back. Before the online shit like fully took over and all that shit. Yeah. As far as single player, I haven't not had a 2K franchise ever. When I got the one, matter of fact, I didn't even make up my player when I got 2K. I went straight into the franchise jump. Philly beat my ass in the conference finals. Philly fucked me up. Damn, it's gotta be another one. Savage, you in the fighting? Would you put King of Fighters up there? They got 100 titles. They got at least 5. Oh man, Poe, you got to be good at some fighting game. I refuse to believe that because you're a gamer. You up there. You like that. There's been one that you played. What you call it wasn't that good. That last one, Soul Calibur. That last one that came out, won't it? I want to say they had about 6 characters in there. Cheeks. Oh man. What up, B? The boy Sales. I've been watching them Call of Duty Jones. You's a fool too. Yeah, B. You a fool, man. Damn, it's got to be some more. Anybody in the recent realm? Because The Last of Us only got 2, right? What about Uncharted? Uncharted might be up there. I get Tomb Raider as props too. Yeah, Tomb Raider. If somebody wanted to put them up there, they could. Something that's recent that I've heard nothing but good things about. Persona. I'll never play it. Turn based. Not my thing, bro. Yakuza. A lot of good Yakuza titles. A lot of them. Yeah. Yeah. Me personally, Fight Night series. From Knockout Kings to Fight Night. Yeah. But I would just put that in the sports realm. Because I'll be honest, there'll be very few that I would take. Like the only two franchises I would put up outside of the sports world that's in there in the sports junk is the NCAA footballs, because all the ones on PS2 were amazing, and the college hoops from 2K, those were amazing too. Yeah, those were crazy. That's all. I'll take that, and that's from the PS2 era all the way up to the 360 when it died in 2007. Yeah. So yeah, those were cool. Yeah, because you could do that in-depth recruiting like from the giddy up. Like you had to do all types of shit. Like they had, and when you start a franchise in the 2K college shoot jump, they start you out in the summer leagues. They call it the ABL, the Amateur Basketball League. So you already starting, and you have to go watch the recruits that you want, because that goes towards them being more interested in you. Because it's a RPG altogether just with the recruiting. Hell yeah, especially back then, man. Same thing with college football back then. Man, you had to like guess what they would be interested in, and it wasn't just one thing. You had to pick 3 among like 8 that you think they might be interested in. And if you pick the wrong thing, you got to make sure that the other team that's recruiting them don't step in. So yeah, those are the only 2 that I would put up there, like with my Castlevanias and shit like that. I put that with like Castlevanias up there for me like that. Contra is up there for me like that. As far as multiplayer go, there's been at least 5 cars that I like. Cause I like Modern Warfare. I like the first Modern Warfare. I can't remember. They didn't reuse the name so much. The first 2 Black Ops, Cold War was my shit. And this one, see, that's 5 right then. So as far as multiplayer goes, I'll put that up there. I also put the Fight Nights up there. I would put Street Fighter. Street Fighter would have to be like my shit. World War II. That was more or less the one, not Vanguard. Fuck that game. Remember the one that came out on PlayStation 2 where they had the shit, where they had the shit on the beach. Yeah, 4, Modern Warfare 2, both Black Ops. Yeah. And the shit that just came out. I liked Cold War. Damn, what was the one where you was on that beach? Like D-Day in World War II. And they had you in the ship, them little rafts going up there, and then they had the snipers in the jump that you had to go up there and go get them so you could keep your people from getting fucked up. Like, oh, it was World War II? Okay. Yeah, that one was crazy. I enjoyed that one as far as the campaign goes. I don't think it was much multiplayer. Shit, speaking of multiplayers and shooters, SOCOM. SOCOM was like that. Twisted Metal had a good run. I would even put out to see shit Mario, man, as a conglomerate, because Mario Kart is still fun. What's the name of that other shit? Mario Party. That's always entertaining. Battlefield, yeah, even when it was Bad Company, I get them focused. You had Bad Company 1 and 2. You had in the first 4 Battlefields, yeah. Smash Bros, definitely. Always a good time. But Smash is one of them games that you got to be on it, bro. You're not gonna be playing online against other people. Rainbow Six Vegas is still, that's probably like a top 10 to me. Rainbow Six Vegas was my shit. Rainbow Six Vegas was so nice that I used to just play the terrorist hunt by myself. Terrorist Hunt used to slap. Guitar Hero or Rock Band. I remember one time we went over my homie Momo. I guess his cousin, his wife's cousin. His wife's cousin and her husband invited us over. And the looks that they was giving me for knowing all them songs. We talking series, King Quint, like franchises. Like 4-5 games where they could be up there. Because I was thinking that, it all stemmed from the God of War. Because God of War ain't got no bad games. Not a one. It's very tough. Super Mario Brothers 1. Me personally, I like 64 better. But I fucks with 1. I mean, it go 64. It go from the 64 one on back. Because I love the ones on the Super Nintendo. 3 was crazy. I'll give Halo that. I mean, has any game? There's not a lot of franchises you can name where the first 3 were just that fucking amazing. Because matter of fact, they were like very instrumental, I want to say, in bringing the online shit to, like the main thing. Because people used to do the system links and shit like that. I remember that. My homie Momo went to college in North Carolina and came back and turned into a Halo god. Them white boys turned him into something else. You know you good at a multiplayer when it don't matter the fucking weapon. He was fucking us up with the battle rifle, the pistol, the little plasma pistol, the needler, the Swartz, the rocket launcher. Like he got crazy with it. Yeah. But Halo is definitely up there. Oh yeah, Mario as a series. Oh yeah, hell yeah. That damn near the God MC right there. Super Mario, man, he got shit. You figure he been doing it all the way up till now. It ain't a whole lot, man. You definitely can find more Marios that were great than ones that was ass. We used to say that about Sonic. Sonic had a good run. Sonic had a good run. Damn, I'm trying to think. There's some other shit out there too. Now, if you're talking multiplayer, because Quint brought that up earlier, like, I don't know. Might be too old. Be Perfect Dark or Sleeper. Perfect Dark only had like 2 games. Splinter Cell. My G. Definitely in consideration. Splinter Cell got some good ass titles up there, man. Definitely. But Perfect Dark was cold. I know a lot of people slept on it because it wasn't GoldenEye, but it was still a good ass game. You know how much they put effort into that? They had the laptop gun. You threw the gun up there and controlled the shit with the laptop. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Another Splinter Cell would be good, man. It would be nice. Let me put it that way. It'd be nice to know that they would have one coming out. Now, in today's gaming world, it's a little different because shit can be ass, bro, and we've seen that. That's why I said, T's, like with the World Tour and Revenge, I'm gonna count that as the THQ AKI on 64. They had 4 games because I'm gonna count all of them. The 2 WCW ones and the 2 WWE joints. Assassin's Creed, they got at least 5. Because people like the one, not this Ragnarok, not this Norse mythology joint. They ain't care for that one. Tony Hawk up there. Tony Hawk was so good, they came out with a remake, and that was up for Sports Games of the Year. That's how bad sports games are nowadays. They ain't do nothing but update the graphics and put out some shit that we had already played. And and the shit was still good. But Quint, yeah, I'll take Tony Hawk over Skate. Even though I like Skate better, Tony Hawk does have more games. That's been good. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another one. There's got to be some more. Tony Hawk up there. There was some good ass Tony Hawk games. Yeah, it's hard to argue that one. Damn dog over here trying to get comfortable, making all that goddamn noise. How many SXX tricky jumps? Gears got about 3. Capcom versus Marvel. Matter of fact, that might be my favorite. That's my favorite fighting game series, easily. Marvel versus Capcom, that's my shit. And the one that came out on the Xbox One, that shit was trash. They didn't even have all the characters because Marvel, they on some new shit. If that shit ain't bringing them no bag, they ain't fucking with it. I want some Gears. Might have 4 Gears. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was crazy. That was crazy. Always fucking with Magneto. Gambit. Skate. That's why I said Skate got 3. If somebody was to say Skate, I can't argue that too much because Skate was real good. Yeah. Skate was one of those ones I'll go back and go up there and do a couple of tricks on some Dolo shit. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's still in my library. So is what you call it. Gears, I will give Gears that because all of the story modes have been good. I don't know shit about Dragon Ball Z. I be having to tell them in Survive Discord because I be knowledgeable about a lot of stuff in the entertainment world, but when they come to anime, I don't be knowing shit, bro. I seen maybe about 7 or 8 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and 6 of those was that big ass tournament. Oh, MLB 2K. Nah, I won't put them over Triple Play. It was a good ass series. Yeah, the only one I saw was that tournament with Jiren. That's the only Dragon Ball Z I seen. But MLB 2K was good. When they fucked up with the jump was when they started paying people for them no hitters. That's when the quality of the game kind of went down after that. The show Triple Play teased the EA Sports jump. It was Triple Play at first when it was like Genesis and stuff like that. I can't remember. They only had like 2 King Griffeys, but those was good as shit too. Damn, what did they change? It wasn't Triple Play no more, was it? What was it? Damn, I can't remember what they changed it to by the time PS2 came out. But that one, the EA Sports shit was good. King Griffey shit might have been the best. It's definitely in my top 5 baseball games. Baseball video games. Yeah, King Griffey up there. King Griffey was cold. Mm-hmm. That's what it was, Poe. It went for Triple Play, and when it got to the PS2 era, it changed it to MVP. And those used to be, those was crazy. That's another one. I want to say the one with Albert Pujols on the cover is the one that's generally regarded as one of the best, if not the best, baseball video game. That's up there. But I heard the Budokai games was like that. I might have to hit up Ransom or something like that. Somebody who actually knows Jubug or Rise. People I know that probably played the games and shit like that. Because I didn't play DBZ Carrot Cake. I ain't played Carrot Cake at all. And I watched Fighters. Fighters was cool, but once you saw because my homeboy Goo was going online fighting, and he had a good run. The only time he was fucking up was when he was using like Goku and Gohan and Krillin and all them. When he started using them ones that do regular kung fu and they ain't got no powers, he was getting his ass whooped. When he was using Beerus and Broly and them using all them, he was really competing. I ain't gonna say like not no 20s or nothing like that, but if you go online, he can pull up a string of fights. Once he went back to Gohan and them 10 and all that, he's getting his ass whooped. Sorry, Goo. Yeah, MVP baseball was up there. The show. Once they went to the show, because I don't know what it was before it was MLB the show, because that changed around PS2. That might be the God console, man. You can't get no argument out of me on that one. The the overall shit, game breaker, they had a good run. They had a good run. But you're not taking them over NFL 2K or Madden, even though it was cool. They used to have the joint on Game Breaker that you used to like pick what type of attribute you wanted your player to have, so you wouldn't have to go through the whole process of creating them. Because NBA Shootout was cool too. NBA Shootout was cool. That was that PlayStation 1 and 2 era was godly for sports games. I ain't even gonna lie. It was multiple franchises we was fucking with. I don't know where the days have went, because I damn sure know. I got my Madden one, and I've been playing the 2K one. Tomb Raider high key, for real. Because the first two Tomb Raiders was good, and this remake that they just had. As far as fun factor, nah, I don't know. Wasn't enough NBA Jams that came out that you could put that up there? Because NBA Jams was crazy. Me and my boy Dose, we used to put the codes in, and I can't remember who he used, but I used one of the developers named Termel. His 3-pointer was so automatic from the corner. That's why I knew. That's why I did. Like, he would usually get like a dunker or something like that and go in and do that. And I would just like, if all else fails, man, hit me in the corner, bro. I got you, Termel, the white dude. I will get that motherfucker in there, bro. Shit, talking about live. From Live 95 all the way to NBA Live 10. It was okay. Now, people might not count the Genesis and PlayStation 1s and shit like that, but you figure from Live, whenever they had the dunk contest, what was that? Oh, from Live 03 to 10, those were good. Live on the PlayStation 2 was crazy. PS2, 360, definitely. 360 was cold. I got to put 64 in there. Paul Pierce, that might have been like 2000. Whenever they put that dunk contest in there, that's when Live was, that's when they got real serious. Definitely. PS2 360, I gotta put 64 in there. Great times. Great times on that 64. Me personally, I gotta put the Genesis up there. Genesis was great. Genesis was great. So was the Super Nintendo. Great, great. I fuck with the GameCube. I really like the GameCube. That was real fun. That was like the second console I bought myself. I was so proud. Dreamcast. Yeah, Dreamcast. Ready to Rumble, Power Stone, Shenmue, the 2Ks. Because you got to remember, when they came out with the 2Ks, they took the sports video game graphic shit to a whole nother jump, man. Because that was right before the PS2 era, so yeah. Crazy Taxi. Was Jet Set Radio up there? I want to say Jet Set Radio might have been up there. But yeah, that was a Dreamcast was like that. Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal was cold on PlayStation. Definitely cold. What was the what was the name of the killer clown up there? Can't remember his name all of a sudden. Damn. I used to use the dude that had the like the Charger, you know, with the engine outside of the hood. That was my dude right there. Sweet Tooth. That was his name. Sweet Tooth. What was the name of the dude, the motorcycle? Who was the dude who just had two big ass wheels and his hands was out like this? It was just two big ass wheels and a platform, and he used to drive and shoot shit like that. I can't remember that. It might have been at like 2 or 3. Yeah, he was crazy. Shit. Speaking of racing game, Road Rash, Road Rage. It was Road Rash. Road Rage. Road Rash. The first 3, those were pretty damn good. Those graphics on ass. I would definitely go back. Yeah, because Twisted Metal was like that, bro. I used to have fun with that one. Shit, it's a lot. But back to the beginning. Ain't a whole lot fucking with God of War. Because Mario Kart probably Killer Instinct was good. But are you picking Killer Instinct over Tekken, Street Fighter, King of Fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom, Samurai Showdown, um, some other franchises too that was pretty decent? That Mortal Kombat. Yeah, see, God of War up there. Like it's like God of War, Mario, GTA, like like Splinter Cell, like those type of jumps. They in the class by itself. Now it's been an amazing run for a lot of games. So you could definitely, whatever you want to put on your list is your list anyway. So enjoy that. Um, yeah, it was a lot. God of War, crazy man. Kratos, they did a lot with that shit. They let you score buns in the first. Remember when you used to score cheats and get like health and shit like that if you was knocking that watch it down like that. Which one? Damn, I was. It was between the first two. You used to score buns with the harlots and get your energies up and stuff like that. Was it Hercules that he tore in half like that? Yeah, I remember when Kratos tore the nigga by his legs. Well, Kratos was killing everybody, man. Everybody. Yeah, he had to do the button combos to score some ass. Man, that shit is goated, bro. You said it, D. That jump goated, bro. That jump up there, man. You know what? I'm gonna put what you call. I ain't gonna put it in there, but it deserves consideration. Streets of Rage. The one that came out maybe like a year or two ago, that one was good. It was short as shit, but it was good. We need that genre to come back. I know sports ain't gonna be what it used to be, but the least y'all could do is get them beat 'em ups back up. That used to be my shit. I gotta get into this Cowabunga collection for real too. I just went through there just to see what they had and fucked around on the fighters a little bit. But y'all, yeah, man, let's get beat 'em ups back in there, man. What's crazy is some of the genres that just you don't see like that, but they got the technology for it. It's crazy now. You could do so much crazy shit now. It's a lot of shit that you could do, but they so scared of losing money. Oh man, I couldn't tell you what happened, bro. Yeah, because you could do some crazy shit. But definitely, just make sure you work on the camera or whatever. Because you figure something like Seafood. Seafood was good. And you figure that was like an independent company. So they didn't have the funds to be doing all types of crazy shit. I'm not going to say no companies right now because, if I was to say some shit like Activision, I don't want them touching shit. Because you already know if they put some shit out, you do microtransactions just to get shoes so you get your attributes up because you can't do it just by winning in the game. And now they be catering so much to the online stuff because they know it's a bag at the end of it. So they would have to include it in the beat 'em up. But if you want to do it that way, just take some notes. I'm surprised nobody has took the Power Stone route. Power Stone was fucking great. And that was on Dreamcast. They was able to put 4 people on stage and, had that jump working out. I don't know what you could do online because people be. It's always the lanes fucking it up, bro. I'm telling you right now. Matter of fact, I ran into one maybe about 2 days ago. I ran into one of them sorry motherfuckers on Call of Duty. Everybody on the map playing, everything's going well, game is moving fine. I got good ass internet. There's people in here who played games with me, see me on the Discord. I had very few times you catch me lagging like that. So if somebody lagging when I'm playing Call of Duty, I know it's them. Especially, it ain't nobody here. All right? I got this high ass internet, and I be the only one using it damn near all the time. I ain't passed out. I don't give up my password. I'll hook Boy up with some internet, but he don't pay no attention to TV or nothing like that anyway. Do you know he can listen to a dog bark on TV and won't respond? But if I do it live on the couch, he act like it's a dog around. This nigga Boy, man. He definitely doing better, man. We getting them fleas the fuck out of there, man. I just checked them the other day, man. We getting them right. He got to go to the vet so he can get these shots redone. Because he definitely going somewhere else. He going to Petco or something. Boy, you gonna go to Petco or something like that, cuz I want to say you got them fleas at that room. You been here 6 years and you ain't been like that. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, the lady even told me the other day, I saw fleas on them. Yeah, of course you saw fleas on them. Y'all got them all up in this nasty motherfucker. But I ain't gonna go in on that. We never got to the sports. Let me go ahead and quick rundown. A-Rod fucked up. A-Rod fucked up, boy. He took that bag. He should be smart enough to know, man, if you're taking that big ass bag, especially in football, you already know they're not spending on nothing else, bro. They're not putting no funds into nothing else. They have no interest in making anybody else better. You got paid. And it's showing. Oh, well. The Titans done won 7 in a row. I got to give it to Mike Vrabel, man. He just be finding ways to win, bro. They really do. They just be finding ways to win in the old school 1991 type of thing, man. They just keep finding ways to make it happen. Philly finally lost. Sorry, Philly fans. I mean, mostly I probably thought y'all was going to go to the end undefeated, but, you know, I will give Philly this. They got tore up by the run, and they went and signed 2 big-ass defensive tackles to fix this shit. Not again. Not again. No, you will not. Excuse me. So that's it. I still see them as one of the favorites. You know, most people will pick them. I ain't going to argue that. I still got Tom Terrific. I'm kind of like I'm going to tell y'all every time. You might be thinking the boy might be swinging. Nah, I'm count Brady out till it's over. Minnesota, shout out to Kevin O'Connell. See, that's the difference. When you really do. See, coaching makes a difference. Kevin O'Connell is a first-year coach, and you see how he doing in Minnesota. He told Cousins, would you stop thinking and just throw the goddamn ball? Do you see what you got out there? Stop overthinking this bullshit, man. Get your goofy ass out there. Do what the fuck I tell you, and you will like that. They got him wearing chains now and shit. Cousins out there feeling good because he's not thinking no more. Just let that shit fly, man. You got amazing people out there, man. What happened? The crazy part is, goddamn, focus, goddamn. The crazy part is, they playing Dallas and Minnesota this Sunday, and they still the underdog. Hysterical. The Raiders, boy, poor Raiders. Derek Carr at the press conference crying and shit like that. We lost to a dude with no coaching experience. He won't even a position coach. And then you got the owner and Devontae and Carr out here defending McDaniel. Better take your ass back to New England, Josh, before it get too late. Because as soon as Bill finds somebody else to call some plays and have McCorkle looking good, you'll never get your job back, bitch. Boy, oh boy. But hey, like I said, it's gonna be rough. I watched Duke lose to Kansas because they wouldn't feed the big. We got this nice skilled white dude named Filipowski. Just call him Flip. He nice. And Kansas ain't even had nobody taller than 6'9", and he was 7 feet. All you had to do was just feed him. They wouldn't do it. One thing I will say, John Shire coaches just like Coach K. He can recruit his ass off, and he don't take advantage of none of the mismatches. None. Michigan State came back on Kentucky. Kentucky ain't got no score. If Kentucky need to just get the ball to that big and let the chips fall where they may, because the perimeter ain't it like it is. So I don't suspect the Kentucky to do a whole lot until maybe after New Year. After New Year is when you can really gauge a lot of players and stuff like that. Same thing with the NBA. I'm really not gauging shit till after New Year. Sorry, Laker fans. The shit didn't work. I'm sorry. But y'all will be all right. Y'all got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's been 6 titles since the year 2000. Y'all will be fine. Trust me. All right? Y'all will be all right, Laker fans. Y'all will be straight. Man, that's not just coming from me as a Hornets fan. Them niggas ass. LaMelo got hurt before I fan his first game back. Man, fuck. Like I told y'all, like I've been telling y'all every month, this is a rough year for sports for me. This might be one of the worst years ever. Because I know one thing, even with Charlotte losing all these goddamn games, Adam Silver not gonna let Weemy come to us, man. He not gonna let Michael Jordan fuck up his. He not gonna let Michael Jordan come in there and fuck up the France market, man. So I already know, man. This is a pointless year to be asked. Not gonna happen. You got that one, Miami, the Hurricanes. Ooh, they just as bad as the Raiders. If you think the Raiders look bad, man, check out Miami. I tell you this right now. I wish we was a 2-loss team like Alabama. Well, we is cheeks. Ooh. So I never did get to the music, but we'll have something to discuss next week then. So, we can just carry on the topic. Sorry, Savad, I was going to talk about it, but we got so entrenched into the video game thing. And like I said, it won't even want to, I talk. So I don't need filler, motherfucker. I can go in on any subject at any time. And don't let me fuck around and look at the phone and I can look up franchise, man. If I could have looked up franchises, that's it. But thanks again for coming back. I shall return next Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. The chef at work think he's just going to be giving me set days. Nah, I'm fucking up the whole program. He lazy. So what he trying to do is we do our schedule 2 weeks at a time. So he trying to keep from having to mark anything or change anything on it. Nah, I fucked him up the other day. I told him, nah, man, I'll be wanting it Friday. Mix my bag up, please. Mix it up. So I'll make him do some work. But thank y'all for coming out once again. If you got any other franchises or you might have came in late, let me know some of your favorite gaming franchises. And if you're going to say that it deserves to be in a top tier conversation in these 4 to 5 good ass games in this catalog to be considered. And I will bring this to the congregation and we shall discuss it. So once again, thanks again for everybody coming out. Much love to everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And once again, thank you again. I'm out. Be easy and be you, because that's all you can be.